I'll try to keep this a serious video. Very easy for me because I have Saturn that has just gone over my ascendant and it's kind of going to be there. And Saturn rhymes with serious. You have to be that way, otherwise it's satanic. Yeah, and I'm not into it. I'm not really. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my cat. She's getting active, right? And that's what time it is. You know, she's having me make this video too. Well, see, now, really getting back to, no, I'm serious. Um, Anybody watching this in Idlewild and beyond, coming to and from me, I'm not handling your projections. You are full of projections on me. Of course, because I've been hermited and you don't see me in reality. You really don't know the difference between what's going on in your head and reality. I'm presenting that to you as just something you need to kind of back up and stop attacking me, stop it projecting on me. In fact, I'm not projecting on you right now. The computer is. Sorry. It's a projector system. You have a great projector system. See, that's the problem. And so how are you being used, or are you being abused by that? Right? Are you using it? Like, are you a reliable third-party witness via using the sky and or reality? Just wondering, in case some kids are being born right now. If not, I think it's a big halt. It's dangerous for kids. Don't have them. Okay, so next serious goddamn message should be about the fake God system over there called Christianity. Yeah. Some of the video I made, and I did make it, it's on my Facebook page, but I get more likes on my YouTube channel, but believe it or not, than I do on my Facebook page, and that's just, I get one more like besides myself. Well, I know at what point that people would begin to not like my videos. It's at the point of where they don't understand it, where I'm coming from, and that's not my problem. Right? Especially the part where when people dip down low and they're being attacked by demons and being thrown in jail about petty shit that they have to struggle, and we are literally experiencing spiritual warfare. In case you're a spiritual person, this is exactly what's going on, you guys. And see, we can't afford to have our go on their level of low. That's why we do this. There. What's left? My people, my people. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here, watch out, watch out. Watch it, watch it. There you go, there you go. Oh, shark, 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 shark. Ooh, ear, ear. Oh.
She's my best. No, she don't like serious. No, she don't want a serious thing even. No, serious is dumb unless it's as serious as a child that played and now we're serious. No, now we're getting serious.
No, it's about freedom. 100%. There isn't anything more valuable than freedom. If you're making it down my driveway, that's what by the time you're sitting on my couch, you may not know it, but I know it. You are full on miserable. You have had enough. There's something about you that God has sent you to, because now emancipation is at hand. You are wanting the essence that will help you, which is your freedom. And that's why you came down my driveway. Never forget that. Because you're wasting my time otherwise, and you're wasting your time. You're wasting a good opportunity. Now, I want to remind you people now, if you're in Idlewild watching this, my family has been up here camping in the wilderness area. See, we came up here for the rocks, the trees, the birds, and the bees, baby. Okay? Now, safely, I could say, which is, I'm endangered. We are an endangered species, I guess, especially if we're being pushed out or literally manhandled, I guess, but really is demon handled by a society that, okay, it's the West, babes, and I say the buck stops here. Pardon me while my fucking cat is laying on the mouse. and moving shit around. God. She likes to play with this one crystal, though. I have a crystal. Anyway, very tough to be a spiritual healer, wounded, of course. And see, that's what I am. You don't see me in society. No, you don't. Society comes to me. I don't go to it. This is just the truth. There's a really sick part of society that is butting up against my property here, and they have done something to themselves that is like, well, okay, I know how to live, babe, but you don't. And that is meaning that it's dangerous. It's all around dangerous. So, okay, now we have some aspects in the sky I'd like to talk to you about this. Babes, I'm an astrologer. I'm an oracle. I'll begin to tell you like what the times are now. And you come down my driveway projecting on me about how I should be in these times. We are being exactly it as far as what they call, okay, the millennial, but really we're looking at a generational value that rises and falls. Now, what we are also looking at, mentioning the Pluto in Aquarius. Now I'm going to start shoving in, saying Pluto in Aquarius, well, truth time for humanity. Mars, aggressive, control, vigorous action of, in Taurus, control, money. Squaring, see, there's a problem that's going to happen for the next 20 years that if we don't figure this out, see, this is the year to figure it out. Otherwise, in the next 3 years, you will see an upstep in mass genocide. Pardon me while I turn this up. I know that Tauruses are listening, right? Now, this is to address the people who live oblivious. The Taurian people bug me, man, because they're too shallow. Sorry, pardon me. Uh-oh, I can't fix the volume. Sorry, I'll try to project my voice. This thing's been giving me a little bit of trouble. And of course, right, there's glitch and that's programmed. None of this is meant to work for you. It is, but you have to know, you have to have the patience from hell. And also, the problem with so-called overpopulating is that one little bugger is going to make an escape and figure it out and then influence. And see, that's kind of fair play. I mean, really, the more the merrier for them, and then the more merrier for the other. See, what are you talking about, Shauna? Oh, bitch, there's benevolent beings. We live and we have made it to outer space. It's no problem. How do you like it? I like it. Is that the place between my nose and you? Yes. Cool. Can you do ventriloquism? Well, which one is me? Can you get that one straight? Sure. I do ventriloquism all the time. Is Christ over there? Yeah, Christ is over there hanging on a stick. Where's that asshole? Here I am. I am malevolent. Sorry that the screen is, there we go. Bitch. Bitch. Now you just calm down. I'm caught in the middle here. And the poor translation is going on. What's up with you? You got the hiccups or something? Sorry. Yes, it does. This one here, malevolence, isn't real. It's there. I didn't say it's not there. It's an illusory. It doesn't really have a mind. It's fucking scared as hell right now. It's like, oh, get out of here. It's just a parasite. Okay, next, sure. Because, what is true is the light of day, reality itself. Did you get your cameras up yet? See, it's a trip that you don't like the cameras, but you have a camera stuck up your ass. It's in your, well, did you get your watch? You see, you didn't know it would be called a watch, did ya? See, not even in my lifetime did I know that the watch that I once wore when I was a little girl, little tomboy, by the way, of course I had my digital watch that, deet, 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 I fucking maxed it out, right? And, but they called it a watch back then. That's one of the examples I can tell you that you don't know how advanced the English language is trying to pull your perception into. See, if you can get that much, pardon me while I watch my cat trying to get out, and I'm making sure she doesn't. Oh yeah, it's locked. If you can get that much into your perception, then you can start thinking more like, okay, so what do you mean? Well, okay, so there's the word channel, but you didn't know that human beings are to channel. See, Tesla channeled, he did something called receiving. It's not thinking. He's a meditator, and you receive information. Oh, boy. Mystery schools taught it how to actually live, folks. You meditate. You don't pollute yourself with shit. Especially, see, back to the fake Christianity who has you drinking alcohol. I don't know, I guess wine made from real grapes, and there is a medicinal use for each and every kind of alcohol, but it's not something that you can live by and live there. No, some medicines are very dangerous. You take it for just a certain amount of time, and then pardon me, the alteration happens, whatever it is. Alcohol is the least. That's a cleaner. You use that to clean your tiles in the bathroom. It's the best cleaner. It's harmless, right? I mean, at the very least, you get drunk on it. And but no, you can have plenty of deaths. I don't want it, babe. Don't fucking project on me. Don't give me your world of poisons, please. It's an insult when people make it down my driveway and they're not sensitive to my life, right? I'm very sensitive to you people, big time. You don't come at me taking advantage of me, therefore, because I can feel and that I have emotions and I'm responsive and I'm like 110% there. In fact, you cannot get down my driveway without knowing I'm going to put up a sign that, like, you don't get into my property unless you see. See, I'm not perfect either. No, I'm not. See, I'm just checking coherency. That's all I want. I want coherent people, if anything. I want you to be coherent of where you are. I know where I am. See, I was trying to tell you that, okay, my family, we don't get lost in the illusions. We are trying to be resilient.
Yes, did I tell you about resilient in the last video?
I'm supposed to be doing ventriloquism.
Yes, and this means that you say things without moving your lips. Because I am benevolence, and I have a plan.
Well, now, let me explain. Um, Babes, this conversation needs to go on because a generational value needs to be of some use to itself. Otherwise, forget having kids, babes. They're being turned into fucking spam. This is so vital. See, because you do not want to live with chronic disease. You don't want to live diseased as a disease. You don't want to live diseasing other people. We are here to heal each other. Instead of selling pain medication, try to sell wellness medications, please. Think this way. Think about it. Right? No, see, I've been dwelling in a really funky, strange place ever since that my Neptune opposed the Neptune in the sky opposed my Venus. Now everybody kind of went through this like big swollen weird thing with the Neptune in Pisces. Talk about swollen, let alone it being, babe, in the last decan of Pisces, but the very last sign of the zodiac getting ready to reset. And now we're full on reset right now, and a lot of us know what's happening as far as spiritual teachers. I'm not being paid enough here, or I would explain it very clearly what's happening. Spiritual leaders are starting to rise up. In fact, it's nothing new. 2026 years ago, there was an uprising, and they killed a leader there. That's a very obvious. They logged it at the judicial courts, babes. Christ Jesus was a woman, though. See, a lot of it is packed away, and they've altered the story. Of course, you're playing telephony. That's what Tesla first called the cell phones, which he made them in the 1800s, 1880s, full on in operation. That's how Tartaria was formed. Is that it was only the elite had these ability to talk like this. See, now, if you can imagine, they have to by intergalactic rule. By the way, this is really tough for me to fucking just try and cram all this information into you people. I am dealing with, okay, first of all, I live in Southern California, and I live in a place where I believe it's just, oh, spam factory, cool. egos and fucking narcissists, you guys are imagining a life is happening. You love shiny, confident, well-established, more like authentic people. You like them, but you envy them. You're jealous of them. You hate them. It's weird. You're dangerous. Just you're projecting on us. You have such a great idea. Okay, so now here's what it needs to happen. Taurus, you need to shut the fuck up, right? Did you notice that though? Did you notice? Like, oh, it's so hard when the truth comes in, right? You people don't handle the truth very well. It's nasty, right? I mean, some truth can get nasty. Now, where the fuck are you people going? See, now, anyway, the reason why we notice it with Taurus, every sign is capable of being as chicken shit, as spit in the wind, whatever that means. But see, the reason why we see it with the Taurus is because they are the bully. They are the bully, and when something's wrong, when something is uncomfortable, they just become a bully. They become what? Well, see, because it's Venus ruled, they can become very, very. It's the Venetian, the feminine side of control, which is highly vindictive, vindictive, vicious. Oh, but look at the shape of the V, man. It's a fucking trap. Very hard to get out of that, right? Watch out. It better be good, whatever it is that you're funneling in as a Y-O-U. The V is on top of the I there, and you're a tool, and you're joy to the what? Joy to the world? Ew. Ugh. How about joy to the nervous system? The truth has been let in. La 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 la. We're going to change drastically through better translation, more turning on perception. See, you poor little narcissists, all you want is something good for you, right? You want to do something right. You want to be real. You want to be confident. You want to be well established, right? You want to seem like you are reliable to not only yourself, but other people, the kids, right? And so this might take a while. You're being hijacked over there by ideals of the satanic cult, especially money. Especially money. Especially that money system over there. I was offering, that's not me. There's benevolent beings who live in outer space. Now, if you live in Idlewild and see, you know of my family, you know who they were. Like my grandmother, for instance. Just that's enough right there. But now, if you did, you're probably going on 72 to 75, right? What do you think? Fighting off dementia? You can't even like my fucking. Well, that's fine. No, I honor your life and I love you and you know. But don't forget to give to us. Give to the. It's not a battle between this generation that's getting up and it seems like it's challenging you because we are much more. We are not black and white. Let's just say that, and we are trying to be creative here. Did you know that we're trying not to be deleted? Literally, I am having to fight for my, like establishing at the judicial courts, my character. It might involve me having to do more time in jail, which is like, fine, do it. Nelson Mandela did it. Babe, it's not always that. In fact, there isn't a single criminal in jail. Nope. Those people see Christ Jesus says, no, you have to forgive all. No, these people are not awake yet. They are being deceived. And you can't really punish people that are not awake yet. See, if they're awake and doing it, then you can punish them. Now, punish them. See, now, I think that since that time, nobody has ever said that. I mean, if you say that, you're gonna be killed. Because the enemy doesn't want you to know that they would rather punish people rather than to do the right work. It is punishing to be them. Therefore, they are miserable. They're stuck here. See, there's a lot here. See, now at this point, right now, I'm telling you, right now, babes, this is not my job to do this, right? You know about Christ Jesus, right? So, yeah, if you're miserable enough, right? You're coming down my driveway. Oh, 100% you are. Yep. No, because why? How do I know that? Oh, because I'm a healer, and I know that there are miserable people in the world. There are very sick people, And I am not excluded from feeling that and licking my wounds. You know, there are wounded healers here. And I welcome you as so long as we can start seeing eye to eye. Right now is just pure projections, and I've done pretty good with this video. I'm not yelling at you or cussing. I think I'm looking good because here's why. I have done a little bit for myself, right? A little bit of support for myself, just a tiny bit, and I hate to say it monetarily, but of course it's not enough, right? Because, well, what I'm doing now, just a short story, the yard work that people think that that's a great idea for me to do, and I'm here to tell you again, is this another video? Oh, fuck you, man. I'm gonna make you fucking pay to come and see me. And then I will see, when you do that, I will begin to, this is really weird, right? See, it's not gonna work. I don't do that. I don't care. See, when you start doing that, you start asking people for money. Any job that you do. I don't know if you, babes, have you ever just thought in the comfort of your own skin, if you ever did attempt to call it your own and you have your own autonomy and you're taking care, beyond the suggestion model out there turning you ugly systematically. Yes, hit like and subscribe if you know what I mean. Please. I'm fucking outnumbered here, right? What the fuck? Come on, man. Don't make me just want to go to sleep in the daytime and then just wake up and make these videos at night. And see, because that's not going to be good for my bills, so you got to help me. I want $20 from 400 people. It would help me so much, and it would help you too. But what are you doing? Did you do a channel here? Did you know you're supposed to monetize yourself? Did you know that we're supposed to unify ourselves based on what we see? Using the outer space field includes people going crazy and making it down my driveway going, I want to project on you. I'm having a hard time with all this stuff. You are? Well, calm down. You don't have to have that hard time. Not here. You don't have that hard time here. I didn't give you that hard time. Excuse me. Do you need something? A slap in the face? A cold water? Have you drank? Just some cold water. Aloe vera? Lay off the fucking sauce and heal up a bit? I don't have to obligate myself to any of you. Money is so wretched because it makes us get involved that way. And I say, unify yourselves using the typewriter. There's two types. There's the one type that is transparency. They're called transparents. The Celestine Prophecy, the book, talks about transparencies. See, it's just, I'm disappeared to society. You don't see me. Why? Why? Ironically, it's because I'm transparent. Babes, all of you people are fucking living. You think you know me already just because you see me on Facebook and here? Wow. How much we can fucking starve. Thank God I'm not as idiotic as that. But you know what? We all are starving in a lot of ways because we think that everything is going to be found in some weird way on Facebook. I don't want to get into it now, but babes, you guys are very spiritually immature, and you need speakers. You need healers that can soothsay something into you and pull you out of that fucking disease, and it's nothing but the mind. Yep. I would suggest that you turn on some Alan Watts. He seemed to be ahead of his time when he was talking about some things. And I don't know what to tell you, but see, this is what I can tell you is it is such a sad thing, see, because I detect the narcissistic society that this is how they play. I've been trying to tell you it. They play with energy. See, they're doing energy grabs right now, and it's about attention. It's about attention. Now, whoever has the most money is going to get the most attention. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, it's fake. You're getting faked upon. People are tolerating you right now. Yeah, we are experiencing having to be tolerant against poisons coming in the form of people that we have to associate with just because we have to make money. Just a little bit for me, tiny bit for me. We're coming onto a fucking full moon in Sagittarius, and I don't want to assume this like overly righteous thing. No, I'm actually trying to achieve, it's not a try, babes. We have to achieve balance, or else we look like self-righteous pigs, right? That, well, we're just so much better than all of you. No, I say I'm in the same boat as all of you. Why don't you fucking realize it? Whoa, really? Or am I? Which fucking boat are you in? Huh? Can I fucking say that there's two types? Yeah, there's two types. Yeah, please. And see, you see these boats coming, and you're like, is this my ship coming in? And it's like, no, it's not. No, these people, they want, they'll take from you something, your energy. Now, let me explain the basics. Take yourself out of it. Start looking at the planet narcissism here. The vampires, people that aren't human yet, they want a connection. Human beings make a connection. They're just like, hey, they're like water, my friend. You know, they are artists. They are really cool, man, that way. You know, you can look up to us because why? We know love. We know the skill of skills. Ooh, it is working in unconditional conditions. What I mean is that it works unconditionally through all thick and thin weather. It is non-failing. Do you know that language? See, we need to start talking about what love really is, what a good friend really is. There's two types. Please hit like and subscribe. I'm going to keep singing this more intensely. I don't care for your projection. I don't care for your waiting for me to get down and I'm as down as it can get. I need money. I got to get to court. These people are projecting on me. I might go to jail. I can't be heard, but not by this community, but I have to go over there. Fucking this is ridiculous, people, please. You want to know why I'm going to court? Well, I stood up for the environment. Some people took part, just very simply, in a deep state deal, which was the asphalt, very carcinogenic. They mobbed upon me. One of them thought it was cool to get me a restraining order, really, because they didn't like that I was continually telling them, no, you know, they just moved in. It's like, oh, you don't put lights up, you see, and they just did things to spite me. They were very spiteful people, and they're ridiculous. To me, they're ridiculous. And now I'm in court having to go there, and I'm just basically, I don't want to win or lose anything, but you'll be surprised what might happen with you all, folks, if you just go in there for this petty shit, blow it up and say, did you know, Judge, that there are ridiculous people out there? Have you been out there lately, Judge? Judge. Start a conversation. If it lasts 20 years, what else are you going to do, babes? You think you're having fun here? Fuck, you don't even know what that is. See, I know what fun has been. I know what fun is. We all knew what fun was. I mean, if you're raised in the 70s without a leash, remember the kids, the toddlers in the 80s? I always wonder what happened to these kids. I remember I was a teenager by then, going into my full autonomy, right? Climbing roofs and jumping fences and running away. But then I'm looking over and there's the wine cooler drinking family, parents, millennia, that had their little toddlers on leashes, little coiled up leashes that would surprise back. And I was wondering what ever became of that society of people. Not that I give a fuck. I really don't. It's not a mystery. There's only like 143 separate stories. I know that this bores a lot of, especially, um, you know, like let's get back to the Taurus people. How they can fascinate themselves, and they do. It's just it rules the meadow, the cows in the meadow, and they're like they can just fascinate themselves from beginning to end on the most mundane, boring, I guess you can call it stuff. You know, sorry, but we have humanoid here that is trying to evolve into beyond. See, this is the thing that's sad about bagging on the Taurus like this. Is the only reason why we would have a problem with any signs is because of the schism, you know, that's bringing the worst and the disease out, and the worst of the worst. And that's the worst part of Taurus is that they're stoic. They don't handle deep issues and deep emotions very well, like difficult things. They're too frou-frou, and when it starts to smell difficult, they're like they just kind of shut down. You know, it's kind of pathetic. But no, it's a sign. It's like let's now. See, they're trying to do quality control. They are trying to do quality control. But if you've lost all sight of quality doing money, oh yes, you have. Money is manages to spoil a shit sandwich, babes. I hope you don't still eat McDonald's or any of the drive-thrus. Please, oh my God, see, I can't because I'll get sick. And so don't bring me fucking GMO shit, not even for my cats. They won't eat it. They won't eat it. Do you not know what's happening out there? Now, if you don't, and you come down my driveway, I can't be tolerant to you people that are projecting on me. You don't have a real conversation for me. You do? You want to tell me something? And I'm like, well, do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? Do you know that we're not running for money? Right now, we are running for a good connection. Unifying. Yep. How are we going to unify with these people that need such help and they don't know that they need help? And they're running towards me like a goddamn moth towards a flame, and I'm warning you, babes. I will not be put out by a bunch of, I don't want to say, see, I would like to think that you're earthbound, but you're just worldly. You're worldly people, and it's crumbling, it's burning. Get the fuck away from there. Go back to the earth. Sit with me there. Enjoy your microcosm. It's not about the world trade money. No way. Nuh-uh. No, it's about taking care, especially the children who have an idea and things that are coming up. We see generationally, what I'm pointing over there is 60, 70, 80. A lot of them are doing fucking weaponry, total, just like, well, you can't deprogram them fast enough, and then you can't get them to enter into being generous and being kind and being human. No, they're operating. Okay, so if they were born in the 60s, they were either a really extreme hippie, they don't make any money at all, they're probably dead already, right? Or militant. They have been working for the government since a certain time because they hypnotized themselves into it. They said, no, I want to, and it's right, you're going to sell your soul, and enough of that, right? Enough of that. Enough is enough. See, this kind of entertainment right here, this kind of soothsaying, healers, people that have something to offer us, not only just through soothsaying, storytelling, being a communicator and saying, no, I'm available, babe. Like, yeah, unfortunately, there's no fencing on my driveway. And the thing is I'm well protected, though. See, I'm such a bright light. I can be, and go ahead, fucking make my day, motherfuckers. You will not come down here. You have respect. If there's too much demonic entity in there, oh yeah, no, come around. Yeah, but there's nothing here for you. Nothing. Nothing. No, you lose your way. And I will not have you. You're lost around me also. It's weird. It's strange. So this is just to get it off my chest. You have to. It's like, no, people are fucking projecting. They're unreal to me. You're unreal to me, man. When you don't get to know people and you can't reflect it back. See, if you don't have a reflection back of something that, okay, I like that. You like it because that's what brings you joy. You know you, and you're maintaining a vortex of joy, and that's how you got everything you have, and you love to share from there. You couldn't share very well without having created that vortex, is what it's called, through what? Feeling good. How about that? Maintaining your well-being in such a way that it's authentic. You can't do it temporal, like, oh, man, that's all it takes is just to feel good. Okay, so I'm going to go and buy a gallon of ice cream, and I'm going to do everything that pacifies me to feel good, that feeling good part. Oh, you people, okay, but pay attention. In the long run, pardon me, that's not going to work. You're not going to feel good, okay? There's something called discipline, especially starts at the mouth. And believe me, I've been using discipline here the whole time. I am trying to do this for a reason, mainly to protect myself against very ignorant people that, I'm sorry, but you are having a hard time, right? That's why you're coming down my driveway. That's why you're coming down my driveway. Do not think that you're going to do anything for me. I don't need any advice. I'm a meditator, and I am being insulted by people right now. It's like, no, why can't you just help people? I have a little help. What I need is, well, materially, right? I don't have, like, do you want to sit on my patio comfortably? Well, then Help me then. Then if you're not here to help me, get out of here. It's not really helping me. Help the situation here. Like I'm offering a place for people to stay if you're miserable enough. It's really like this, babes. If you can admit that you're goddamned miserable enough. And that we're all working from not just the floorboards, babe, below. Why? Why? You notice the narcissistic society out there, highly abusive people that control you through their money. Mars and Taurus coming up square Pluto on the 26th of May. And then watch what we have also coming up, babes. Let alone, see, right now I'm just pumping with the benefit of the Sun conjunct Uranus, conjunct Mercury. It's happening. It's a beautiful conjunct Mercury-Uranus right now that it's just genius, 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 genius. And everybody has this genius flow, but you know that you need discipline with that. Otherwise, you're harebrained, babe. And now you're going to try and mix it with other people. It's like, did you know that you should have been learning meditation for the past 7 years? Getting closer to the earth, getting into, instead of painkillers, how about uh, no, get into medicines for well-being. How about that? Just painkiller. Those two words are like, ugh. But what about well-being sanctuary? Something like that. Really? Right? Come on. Out of all the people, huh? Who has told the worst stories in the past, well, since Neptune and I've fallen down, fucking Pluto squaring my Mercury, and I warned everybody. I was like, wow. Pardon me through my time of becoming a shithead, right? And where I just, and see, it's a study to see how the people around you, they can't handle, they don't know how to pull you up out of that, right? Good luck, man. You got to pull yourself up out of it, especially if you're used to being above average. See, the average is pretty much narcissism that doesn't have capacity to feel good for other people. They don't feel good. They're kind of diseased. They're putting on a show. It's exhausting. It can be if you're doing it wrong. It's not. You can't afford that anymore. You cannot afford that life anymore, especially since you're being onslaughted by an enemy who's much stronger than you all the time. All the time. Why? Well, because that's the game you're in. That's the game you insisted on being in, right? That's the game that we can see that we could be sucked into if we're not purely aware. And what game is that, Shauna? Well, you see that one eye on the dollar bill. You've seen the pyramid thing where they take it away and say, no, we have a pyramid without a top. See, you have to unify yourselves. Don't let them take it. They've taken it and they're using all of what humanity has been channeling. Includes, what I mean is, they receive as a channel. Channel means what? See, you're not watching this on YouTube without it being a channel. You'll never find, the true word channel means somebody who meditates and they receive downloads, and they're called a channel. Many different kind of versions, and I am definitely a channel. I've been rendered into one as of 420. I'm clairsentient. I'm clairaudient. I think it's normal, right? There's just no normal human being. And clairvoyant. And see, that's not saying anything unless you can apply it to being kind and a healer, and to work for the greater good of unifying. See, we are, oh, damn, this cat. We're doing it again with my, ow, mouse, sorry. I got to give her something to play with, her little crystal or something. This chicken that these people are giving me, that it's not organic. I probably told you in another video. Whenever she eats it, man, she gets really aggressive and nuts, man. And I can tell that energetically, see, you have to be really like a therapist for that, or otherwise it's going to escalate with you. That's how fucking fucked up an example of how hard it is to deal with the demonics. Babes, I mean, I'm going to close this out and say, babes, getting back to, come on. Stop trying to delete this, that your life entails this, that, okay, so you're having a hard time, maybe because you're doing something wrong. It could be not harmonic, it's demonic. Yeah, I'm a musician and I deal with harmonics. I am a super sensitive, and I know that a good experience all around with all of your animals, gardening, everything. Depends on harmonics, not demonics. Demonics, man, it tries to be more powerful than harmonic. See, the reason why the word harmonic has the word harm in it. Well, first of all, for 2,026 years, you've been outnumbered gradually. It's getting like solid demonic. And what sets it off and what kills it, what kills the any sign that is leaning towards the negativity and demonic and see the Taurus doesn't like this information any of it. Yes, there's demons, and you don't like the demon. You like the harmony. Yeah, there's harmonic. See, it harms the status quo. That in fact, literally in music, they have for some reason how they controlled it more and more for people to only learn how to tune their music by way of a suggestion through a tuning fork. See, there's people that play by ear, and they can tune it to the harmonics of the right frequency. Believe it or not, these are real musicians who have an ear, and they use their ear. They have what is called a perfect pitch. And okay, they can find the tone of a color, which each color has a tone. Did you know that? The 528 hertz. In fact, you have colors in your aura, your chakras. A lot of people like narcissists right about now they say, "Oh yeah, maybe prove it." And it's like, well, you'll have to prove to me that you have a heart, and then you know how to do scientific study like research because I'm not making this up. This is known for this is ancient knowledge. This is ancient wisdom that's going to be pouring into people more. Oh, the real science is there. You want to point cameras and you find the right camera to find and to see the auras and stuff. They have done plenty of scientific study that is just logged in books that you have to find the right book and good luck to that. Especially all written in lowercase base waste. Lowercase base waste. Yeah, never go to Babylon. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to defy Babylon with the new planets in Gemini and the rinsing. See, right now the sun is rinsing Mercury and Uranus, and it's going to be a time of communications on top of communications, and you have to be able to do essential work only, which means to get the good stuff out of all of the spam. And that means to get the truth, get the God frequency out of it. And that's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy for people working on intuition, on clairsentience, their whole being, babe. Yeah. And so I wish us all luck with that. You know, hopefully we're fasting, stay away from the suggested model of living, which is pure poison. Stay away from the liquor store. Don't turn on just any politics, news, developments. You people, you just are very insecure. See, narcissist people that aren't developed yet as human beings, they need a plug-in to make themselves more real. I mean, if you can imagine the level of insecurity, no cure in there. They need it. They are ready for it. But who can do it? Well, we're going to have to communicate more. The only way to start to cause a real life, I dare say like an extermination, it's not to let the government do it, which they are. AI is here to do that. I'm trying to tell you. That's why Elon Musk, the very creators of it, the brother and sister that they prop up there and they say, well, we're putting these machines up in your town and they're going to use a lot of water or something. And so what needs to happen is that you claim sanctuary. As a human species, you understand self-organization, but very rare is it to find an accomplished one who is graduated as a human being that can even understand half of what I was just saying just now. That do you handle a higher learning tool such as playing music, art, using the primary colors, poetry, gardening? cooking from your garden, all of these higher learning tools teaching you the way of God, the way of feeling good, the higher vibrational frequency, the way of staying buoyant, the way of staying resilient. Watch out. Don't go down for these fucking people that are lost. Start building constitution by way of, now, can you hear me or not, babes? The chances are, see, of course, you're sicker than I am, but see, I'm not perfect. No, I'm very malnourished right now, right? I don't eat the same stuff that you do because I'm struggling. I'm alone here, and I think that's stupid, right? It's been a while. I was like, well, it's now time to come out. I'm a very social person, and I'm capable of getting away from my goddamn enemy. Babes, there's two types here. We're just reorientating ourselves. If you don't get this with Pluto going through Aquarius, now look, what else we have? See, Pluto and Aquarius rules friends. And the big deal with that for the next 20 years is it's going to be, I've already fucking coined it. I'm an Aquarius moon, and I have Aquarius in the 11th house of Aquarius of friends. I'm just frank telling you, it's about this. Friend. Is there a friend there? Is that really a friend? Friend! You know how these fucking narcissists are? How that they just kind of they want to get their hooks in you right away, and it's like, babes, it takes 2.5 years to get to know people, and that means that you actually bothered to come down their driveway. Really, it's like this: you saw that they were there, and you're like, hey, you know, would you like to meet up some other time again? And you just, first of all, you notice that they're there. It's hard to do that in a town where I'm at, because why? Well, there's an iron curtain between us all. We come to the mountains not really to get into the illusion of separateness. Not really. We're in the forest and we're in reality, and when we see each other, we're like, wow, isn't this great? Yeah, nothing more or less to say. You want to fucking really fuck up our day? Start talking about your busyness. Get real, babes. There's a whole other millennia that's going to say, no, you can't drag us down into fucking hell that you just don't even know that was a suggestion from a long time ago. Do you get it? Deprogram, please. And fuck your world trade. Make your own things here. Start sewing your own clothes, making your own shoes. Make it better. You're not making anything good at all. It's nothing. It's crap. Make earth shoes. Make linen clothing. It's just time to do everything different. Do you want more ideas? Linen clothing. Make the ones that have the igneous. Bring back armory of beautiful armory, right? They used to wear like shimmering silver on top of a fucking helmet. Why? Oh, you've got EMF waves all around. If not just the psychopath right there, the sociopath going, friend, where are you going? Oh, friend, wait. Two-faced motherfuckers. Just put your armory on and go out and buy some bread. Is this the right money? Why do I have to wear such fucking armory? And is this bread? Why is it going to kill me? Fuck! This is brought to you by Spiritual Refreshener, San Jacinto A69369, OCECT, RAM. This is a spiritual refreshment that I'm giving you guys, man. You should pay for it. I saw you on YouTube. Yeah? Well, don't waste my time. Do you have $5? I have bill to pay. They were trying to jack me up on this 1 year, and it's like, that's obvious. That's weird. What I mean is on my taxes, it's like, and it's not that much that I owe. But for somebody like me, it's a lot. And it's like, nah, all I need is 800 people to give me $10. Okay, if this is on Facebook, it's about content creators. You see, you have content creators. Well, did I really bring you contentment? At one point, it was way before, Pluto started squaring my Mars. It was before Neptune. Okay, in layman terms, it was before that my mind turned to shit. It's really, I was looking at a lot of crap, right? No, you have to. You're looking at hell. Hell is there, and then you're spewing it out, and you're kind of, and everybody's like, what's happening to her? Oh, she's going crazy. And it's like, yeah, whatever. Thanks for being assholes. You never gone crazy before, huh? Well, we can't trust you. Bye. Go over there. You have to abuse people, really, when they're just going through a process of just a Pluto square Mercury. Well, it has to happen, and you learn when you step in shit. Still learn, babe. Never walk away a loser. That means your faculties are gone, baby. You're supposed to learn from all experiences. Learn something, gain a benefit. Alchemize, transfer it onto people. Say, this is what I learned. Yeah. Make it something nourishing now. Eat shit and let it nourish you. Learn. Getting back to these aspects that are so intense with the Mars square Pluto. See, I was zeroing in on that. And pardon me while I'm blind and I have to see with the light. We have, at the end of May, see, we have this Venus. Now I'm going to look at it. Venus is right now, it just started. Okay, it's heading up to square Neptune. Well, it's squared on the 23rd, and I'm making this, hi, how do you like this lighting? I'm making this on the 24th. And it's still very strong in the air. The Venus square Neptune is crazy to think about. It's really questioning our spiritual lives, by the way. Neptune is the calling for Venus to become most high. See, Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. People don't know that, but Neptune is water, right? It's God. It's the most present thing in the universe. It's like the communicator. It's the mediums through which God is communicating. All artistry, all poetry, music, soothsaying, therefore, like spiritual people can be these mediums through which God is communicating. And those are soothsayers, storytellers, and they're so important for the children to have, because all it does, it's not feeding them. It lets them see, it keeps them in check, like they're like, yes, yes. All they're doing is confirming what their heart already knows. Yeah, especially through poetry that is worthwhile, that is timeless, that is really just like, you have to, it's not the Bible. No, that shit right there, you guys are crazy. I mean, some stuff, I guess, but do you know how to translate any of it? It should make you want to put it down and say, now, what does that mean? And then you start getting more into it, and then you have a conversation about it, and you unify. What brings you together is the truth. All right, not a lie. Okay, so you guys can do that, babes. We are about to talk about all of this shit over and over and over and over and over. You have to use social media right. They're gonna fucking jack a lot of us. A lot of us are protected, though. You don't even believe it. You won't believe it. How the tables are gonna turn, and what's going to be jacked is you ignoring people like me. I know how to fast. I've been here. I'm offering a different view. I'm just saying, no, you guys. If you're older and you have a lot of money, you should protect the young people who you don't understand them. I didn't just say by throwing them at the system and saying, go do this and do that. No, listen to what they're trying to tell you, especially when they're crying and getting emotional and angry. That's the time you do not set baby in the corner. You listen. There's something wrong, most likely. A bad emotion comes from something that is abrasive and discomforting in such a way that it's too much. No, it's not necessary. No, a lot of you people think, and you're from another era. See, you're wrong in thinking that abuse and a hard time is what you need to get a better life. No, what we're saying, what you're throwing it way out of proportion. There's such a thing as discipline. You abuse your mind away from thinking that it's the boss, and you keep destroying it with going to the truth. That's a discipline. It's difficult. It can be punishing, of course, when you don't get it right. When you fail, it feels bad. You don't need a punishment reward system over there that's fake. You have either you get it or you don't. You feel good or you don't. Now, I know people coming to me, we are kind of able to see each other because we have the same problem. But see, I'm not hearing it coming from you. See, I'm not hearing it. It's just like, no, let's level up. Come on now. There's a lot of disease because money prefers it that way. Let's talk about it. I want this conversation. If you can have this conversation, I would love to keep you in my life. Otherwise, I'm just like, I'm gonna make a fucking how many hours of video? Congratulations. Because it's disturbing being projected upon. I don't want to be projected upon here, babes. You don't understand. I don't need anything but meditators around me that are aware, purely aware. God, this is so hard to fucking, okay, I'm going to take another 3 hours to say, no, I know what I need. People are asking me, let me know what you need. What do you want? What do you want from me? I want your awareness. That's all. I need awareness. So do you. That's all you want. Because awareness would look around and say, oh, that's what's needed. Oh, I see. Right? Instead of, come into my fucking door. I've been alone long enough. I still don't need you, really. I mean, great. Don't send me to yards. I'm done doing that. You know what I mean? Really, I've done it for 35 years. I'm not going to be excited about people fucking getting me gigs for yards. Fuck off! Give me a gig to heal you just by fucking sitting with you. I like my medicine, huh? Hey, you can block me out and say, fuck your gig, and I'll say, fuck you too. I'll go sell out and go somewhere else. I'm about on the verge of doing it. This is Sunday. And when I see people now passing in front of my page from Idlewild, I'm going to block you. If you don't like this and you don't like any of my page, why should I have any? See, you are supposed to turn your social media. See, you're not a friend. You gather friends and or constituents. I'm sorry, I am so ahead of you guys, right? You're not using it right, but you can. See, you're not using you right. So why should I trust you? Right? You were, see, but I'm here to tell you, okay, I'm here to tell you that I don't, see, I'm not a person that holds all of these flaws against people. No. All of us are fucked up from the system. That's what Christ Jesus was trying to tell us. It's like, oh no, and you guys, you're all forgiven. Until that shitty side, whatever it is that thinks that you really do, that really does think you need money, to just put your hands together and make something work fucking properly. No, money isn't really doing that. I hate to tell you that it might have been, there might be a good intention behind it when it says, in God we trust. But again, did you know that there's two gods here, babe? Really, there's just two. And it would, if you're a narcissist and you're just like, you're just completely spun, you want to turn everything. But if you knew that this, okay, you like the idea of having millions and millions and millions of dollars, try $333 trillion. But see, that's not the point, you stupid idiots. You want freedom. You want your creative life. You want to know what you came here to be and do. You want to be all you can be, which is current, in the current, being unfucked with enough to receive. Really, it's a miraculous life. Right? In God we trust. Miracle that anybody trusts anything. They trust their untrust about things. You don't even fucking get that. Far off. Join me. Help yourselves a little bit to help me. Don't make me sick because you just refuse to help yourself. Don't throw me in purgatory because you have that karma. It's not my karma. Anybody recognize this? Then you're chosen, babe. It's time to start just saying, no, I know how to live. We already see. It's difficult. Did you scale down? I'm offering for people to come and live in my home. It's getting more and more, for me, the good news is it's getting more, I've thrown a lot out. A lot still needs to go, I think, but it's not much. No, it's not much. No, a lot does, though. See, people want to move in, and they want to move in their own appliances, right? Maybe. See, because I still have the refrigerator in there. See, that's how bare down it is. It's just me there camping out. I want people to know that, okay, but if you go, hear me, if you can respect who I am, if you are not an alcoholic. I don't want alcoholic in my fucking place. No. I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult. We can talk about it. I'm not a fake person. I'm not really even asking for all of that shit that you're probably going to impose on me, like everything, like, well, I do this and that. And it's like, well, no, you don't have to if you don't want to. I mean, make sure you pay. If you want to stay for a month, you pay for a month, which is $1,000. Actually, it's $600 a room, and you have access to the kitchen and the bathroom and living room. I know that you people have to work to make money, and you probably will be disappeared for the whole time. I'm offering to be, see, now, if you're in Idlewild and you're hearing this, please, see, the problem I'm having with people, that, first of all, you're not in my life for a reason, right? We fell out, and you don't even know the fucking reason. You're going to project on me and call it my problem, and then you're coming back to me for some reason. Ah, cuckoo, cuckoo! Please admit one thing that you probably got from me right now. I need the joy in my life, right? Start reflecting good things. Start pointing out, no, that person is in the community and they're doing well, being completely quiet and stuff like they're not a car thief, or they're not somebody who sticks a flashlight up your ass, or you know what I mean? So hey, can you hear me? Probably not, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that the enemy, that no, we're protected by love. We have a right to our expression. We say it's difficult and we don't deserve attack just because we're saying we're having a difficult time. You people are crazy. You will be pointed out too. You won't be turning it around on us anymore. Toxic people will not be getting away with as much, not this year. This year, the year of the fire horse? No, the fire horse says I'm going to trample your fucking ass and burn you if you're not real and getting on my back and yeehaw with the spirit, baby.